The vast majority of working adults, by most measures well over 80%, will never accumulate enough wealth to stop working entirely on their own terms. Not because they didn't try, not because they weren't smart enough, but because the path they were handed, work hard, save a little, retire at 65, was quietly designed to keep them inside the system, not outside it. And here's the part that should make you uncomfortable. The people who do escape, they almost never followed that path. Somewhere between the financial advice your parents gave you and the noise flooding your feed every single day, there's a real framework, documented, tested, and used by people with no extraordinary advantages, that leads to genuine financial independence. And by the end of this, you'll understand exactly why most people never find it. We're going to walk through the specific steps, the real sequence, the one that actually works. And we're going to name the exact moment most people fall off the path, because that moment is almost always the same. Let's go back to the data first, because the data is damning. The Federal Reserve's 2022 survey of consumer finances found that the median American family holds roughly $57,000 in total financial assets, retirement accounts included. For most households, a single major medical event or job loss would obliterate that entirely. The financial cushion most people believe they have is not what they think it is. That same survey found that households in the top 10% held median financial assets well into the millions, a gap so large it effectively represents two separate financial realities. Same economy, same interest rates, same inflation, completely different outcomes. So what separates them? This is where the case breaks open. The answer is not income. Research by Stanley and William Danko, whose landmark work tracked actual millionaires over decades, found that a substantial share of high net worth individuals in the United States were not high earners, but rather disciplined savers who consistently prioritized building assets over increasing consumption. They were disciplined allocators, people who systematically redirected money from consumption into compounding assets before they spent anything else. Not after, before. That distinction is the entire game. Here's the sequence that the data supports, broken down into its simplest form. Step 1. Eliminate high-interest consumer debt first, specifically any debt carrying an interest rate above 7% annually. This is not a moral argument. It's a math argument. You cannot outinvest guaranteed negative compounding. Credit card debt at 22% interest is a locked vault draining your future. You close that vault before you do anything else. Step 2.